What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rabbit Trails. And then I don't want to sing it this week.
Yeah, we're not. That's not going to be a regular thing.
What's going on, man? Oh,
Well,
you can take a better shot.
ask
of that.
again.
How you doing, man?
What's up? I was mid-drink. You told me to ask you. No, I didn't do that. Nothing's going on, man. Absolutely nothing. Literally.
Not a single thing?
Yeah, since last week, I just went into a state of hibernation, but I also just kind of like fast forwarded through time. So my body was on autopilot and I didn't do anything.
So this is your first time being awake since last week?
Since last week.
Really? How did you do that?
I don't really know.
You
it
don't
just
know?
kind of happened.
So you just went to bed and then woke up and it was Saturday
stood
again?
like right there, stood straight up. My eyes, and I did the little micro sleep eye thing where you move your eyes erratically for a whole week. Apparently I was at my job on my computer.
So you were still doing live, but you weren't like...
Yeah, I was on autopilot. So I haven't even said a word all week. This is the first words I've spoken.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you still remember like everything that happened?
No. That's why I said nothing happened.
Well, I mean, like you said, like you were still at your job.
I was just kidding.
Like work.
Like I was just saying that's what happened. Haha. We do that.
Do you think this is just like a game? Like what we're doing here?
Dude, so I ask you how you're doing,
you think-
and you give me a BS answer. Okay. No, it's fine. Okay. I just really wanted to know how you were doing. Joke's on me. Thought we were friends.
Oh, we're doing that. Okay. All right, great. Okay. I can do that too.
No, I had dinner with Michelle Obama.
It's like you get like mad. You're like, huh? You'd like that? Yeah.
Huh? How about this?
I flew an airplane that's into at an airport.
How about that? Oh, so we're gonna do this. Okay. So I hunted a wild boar in the wild with a bow and arrow and a toga and sandals.
Oh, for real? Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah?
I cut open a horse and I slept inside of it.
Oh,
because
wow.
It was cold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I did
so
that.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I did an armed robbery by myself.
Whatever, dude.
And I killed everybody in there, and I still came out with no money.
They're like, are you robbing us? Not for money. I just want to kill everybody here.
I want to kill everyone.
It's I don't know.
Like go to rob.
No.
Give me all your money. They're like, I don't have any. I'm like, what are you doing here at the bank? They're like,
I'm closing my account. I don't have any funds left.
everyone here is bankrupt.
You're like, you ask the second guy, do you have any money? He's like, no, man, I'm also here filing for bankruptcy. And you're like, you turn around to the whole crowd of people. Hey, okay, everyone in here who's filing for bankruptcy has no money. Raise your hand. Literally everybody.
What the frick?
The other guy goes, yeah, man, you came to the wrong bank, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm like, bank teller.
Shut up.
Give me the money that is in that. In the cash register. And
goes,
she's like,
he whispers, so we haven't come out yet, but like the company's closing down because we don't have any money left.
I'm like, what? What did you say?
Are you serious? How did I end up here? Everyone's bankrupt. The bank is bankrupt. What is not rupt right now?
The guy's like, yeah, you picked the wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
bank.
usually people like, did you case the joint or? No, I didn't case the joint. I don't know what to tell you, man, because we don't have any money. But don't tell anybody. That's not public knowledge yet. We don't want to come out. We don't want to see it on the news. Like we need to really get ahead of this.
Everyone's here to get their money back, to close their account, and we've already spent all of it.
Literally all of the money. It's gone.
I'm actually glad you're here because I did not want to deal with this today. So
yo, he took all the money. He's taken all of your guys' money. He took all of it. Oh no, what are we gonna do? He just took all of it. Sorry guys, we can't do anything. Everyone's like, oh come on, man. Give us our money back.
Seriously?
I didn't take any money. Yeah, right. You're a bank robber. You took all the money just now. That'd be like the greatest con ever. The bank con everyone.
Yeah.
They hired someone to act like a bank robber. This guy just robbed us.
Took everything. Oh, that sucks. They're like,
Dude.
he's standing right next to you. You just stop
I can't
him.
do anything.
Stop him. And he's like,
Man,
he's got a gun. And the dude just hands in his pocket.
No, he's got like a finger gun under a shirt. It's like, yeah, I've got a gun under here.
I'm going to kill this guy.
I will kill this guy.
And they're like,
dude, you'll ruin your shirt. Don't do it. Hey, that's a nice shirt. You sure you want to shoot a bullet through that? I wouldn't do that. Wow. We just made up an epic skit. Yeah. On the spot.
Yeah. I love bits.
Dude, I was watching Balloon Shop last night. Josh, I was talking to you. He fell asleep. If you're not watching this podcast, you're missing a lot.
You're watching Balloon Shop. Incredible.
Shop. Icon.
Shout out
dude.
Olin Rogers.
Shout out Olin Rogers.
Crew.
Shout out Thomas Gore.
Oh, that's
my inspiration.
That's the man.
If he ever heard that he was my inspiration, I would light up.
I take Bernstein's
because he's so funny. Every morning, I wake up. My first thought is me. I'm so fat. Dude, he's so funny, man. He's literally just like, I watched Balloon Shop and I turned it on for like Amelia to try to give her some like culture, you know? So I'm like, this is real humor right here. And I'm the only person in the room laughing. Like my dad understands it and he thinks some of them are funny, but most of them, he just watches it and then I'm like, I'm sitting there cracking up, dude, on the couch and no one else is laughing. Dude, and I'm like, wow, dude, humor really is subjective. Because I'm sitting here going, this is one of the most genius videos I've ever seen. Yeah. Like it's so funny. The way they did it, I don't know how they came up with it. Yeah. It's freaking hilarious. Brahan's books, so funny. If you haven't seen Brahan's books, look it up on YouTube. Brahan's books by Balloon Shop. It's ridiculous. I love it so much.
Is that the one?
Answer the question.
Answer the question, Steven.
Steven. Answer the Steven. Answer the question. Answer the question, Steven. It's so funny.
Balloon Shop was I grew into that comedy.
Yeah.
Like you showed it to me when we first became friends. That was back whenever we would have sleepovers and then we'd fight who would sleep on the floor.
Yeah, which I always won.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think one time I lost. I feel like I remember one time sleeping in your bed because you're like, dude, you're the guest. Yeah. Get on my bed.
Yeah. I always wanted to be a good host. And then at one point I just accepted.
Yeah. Which is, I feel like the evolution of our friendship where now it's just like, okay, he's just going to do this. Dude. We do that with each other. It's just like, he's just going to do this and you can't stop it. Okay, allow it.
I was telling someone the other day I was like, yeah, Gage is his own thing and you just have to let him do what he feels he's going to do in that time and don't press him. I was like, this is when I really knew that was it. It was in high school. I was already a certified personal trainer. Yeah. And one of my English teacher got word of that and she was like, oh my gosh, like you've kickstarted your career in your
so
life.
Weird that the English teacher was like doing that.
Yeah. So she was like, I want you to train everybody in class, put them through a workout for a test grade. Me, I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. But like everybody hated me for it because they had to work out.
I didn't hate you.
Yeah.
Because I had already decided.
Yeah. So Gage was like, no. And she's like, it's for a grade. And he's like, I don't care. And she was like, well, then you have to do this packet. And Gage is like, okay. So then Gage takes the packet, huge packet, and just circles.
I just immediately BS my way right through it.
And then probably failed.
I think I got like a C on that.
Oh, amazing.
But it was so worth it.
He was done in like 10 seconds.
Yep. And then I just watched everybody work out like idiots.
Yep. It was amazing.
Like, wow, you guys are so silly.
Yep.
And I don't want to hear any complaining. Because look what I just did.
And I was like, okay, I'll never get Gage to do
king of my own
whatever
world,
he doesn't want to do.
King of my own world. Yeah. That teacher was strange. Like she wasn't, I was trying to explain it the other day. Like she wasn't bad.
No.
She was just kind of funny.
She
Not
was.
in like the humorous way, just kind of like odd. Like why are you this way? Yeah. Why are you're an English teacher, but you're teaching me job interview skills.
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Yeah.
I didn't take job interview 101.
Yeah.
I took English because I have to take English,
Yeah.
you know? And we did some English. We read like Beowulf
Loved that
and
one.
didn't we watch the movie or whatever the
Yeah.
frick?
Angelina Jolie was in it.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie was in it. Great. It was pretty awesome animation. Anyways, like, so we did some English, but the most of that class that I remember is literally just her trying to teach us how to go to college, get a job,
And then
go to the military, if we
rack up
want.
credit card debt.
Yeah, and just like trying to teach us life skills. And I'm like, hey, this is English class, right?
Dude,
I need to learn how to speak English, please.
I remember taking a nap once because I had her like first period.
Mm-hmm.
I was taking a nap and she woke me up. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
She woke me up to ask me my
I
opinion.
think every time you sleep, you're just gone.
Yeah.
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 I'm like a light sleeper, but you're like in the crevices of unconsciousness.
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
One time I knew I was too much is it like in that time period, like, because when you're a kid, you just suck. There's no way around it. I mean, you have
Kids suck.
Yeah, you have good qualities, but if you're a kid, you just suck.
There's things about you that are cool and, you know, sometimes adorable, but
All
overall,
around, you just
big
like,
suck, dude. You just,
dude, I was asleep in like floral design, and my buddy was also
I
asleep.
love that you took floral design.
They were like, you need this credit. They were like, you need an art credit. So I took that one.
That was wiped from my memory that you
Dude.
took floral design, but at the time, I was just like, Josh is just doing his thing.
Yeah, it's just a use his
dude.
credit.
Yeah, just a blow off class. Blow off classes are hilarious.
But the thing was,
So out of character.
yeah, the thing was, she didn't want me to treat it like a blow off class. So she was constantly on me about this class. Now she's having us take notes about flowers and stuff. I'm just a kid. I'm not going to do that.
This one's pink. This one's red.
So like I'm asleep and my buddy in front of me is asleep. She wakes me up, but not him.
Bad start.
So I immediately become the worst kid.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, how are you going to wake me up and tell me that I need to take notes? My man's is over here snoozing. You're not saying a single thing to him.
My man's over here honk shoeing.
And like I'm doing this in front of class, like charging this poor teacher up for telling me to like
Wake up.
Yeah, to wake like I
school.
should. Yeah. And then after that happened, I felt so bad and I never did it again. But it was like, you know, it stuck with me. So then fast forward,
Canon
like,
event.
yeah. So
You can't let him sleep. It's a canon event. He has to wake up. Someone has to wake him up from his nap. And then multiverse Josh is like, don't wake him up from the nap. No, you have to wake him up from the nap because that's a canon event. He will change because of this.
So fast forward like 2020, COVID's going on and they're like handing out the shots.
Yeah.
I go for my second one because you went with me for my first.
Yeah.
And I've got a mask on, my hair is long, I've got a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
And that teacher shows up. And I knew
Amazing.
so I didn't think she'd recognize me for one. I've got a mask on, my hair's
Sure.
really long, and I have a lot of tattoos. I didn't have any in high school. Well, towards the end. And she goes, "Did you used to go to North Lamar?" I was like, "Sup?"
You go, does this jog your memory?
She was like super nervous about the shot, and I was like, it's fine. It's just like, you know, I hate needles too, and I still got it.
Sure.
And she's like shaking. I'm like, are you teacher anymore? She was like, no, I do something else now that you're not going to remember when I say it. She was right. And I was like, I was a really terrible kid. I'm sorry. She was like, you're actually like one of the good ones. I was like,
I remember you telling me that.
all right, cool, sick. And then I was telling you a story that didn't have to do with English class.
Yeah.
She woke me up
Mm-hmm.
to ask me my opinion on abortion.
That's right. I remember you telling me about that bit.
Yeah. And like I'm a child, so
Yeah.
Don't.
You're a child and you're a guy.
I'm a child, I'm a guy, and I think I'm always right.
Literally the worst person she could have woken up in the class. Like, it was God's providence that he's like, just go to sleep. Go to sleep. You don't need to be awake during this conversation. Just go to sleep.
Satan's like, why don't you wake him up?
Hey, you should wake that guy up. Wake that guy up and ask him what he thinks.
Dude, and I started giving my opinion, which I'm not going to give on here because it was wrong at the time.
Yeah.
She was like, the girl behind me, she goes, which triggered me, and I was like, what? What? and I was like, this one I didn't feel bad at. I was like, so you woke me up to ask me my opinion on something that you say I have no right to have an opinion on?
Yeah.
And she was like, I just wanted to see what you'd say. I was like, let me be. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Why do you want to hear what I have to say?
Yeah.
I don't even want to hear what I have to say. When I hear what I have to say, I go, why'd you say it?
Yeah.
Why did you say? Mm-hmm. What did you say?
What'd you say?
Oh, that you've only been away. The more and more as I grow older, I realize I don't know actual lyrics to songs.
Yeah, I just know how to
because I don't know if I just said the right lyrics. Mm-hmm. I just make noises that sound like the things that they say in the song, and it passes somehow. People don't catch that I don't know the lyrics.
Yeah.
I go, and then they're just like, oh, you must really like this song. But like, I'm at work and I'm listening to Spotify, and I can check the lyrics on Spotify on like every song now. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes I'll be like listening to a song, I'm like, I don't actually know the words to this, and I'll click it. Like I've listened to this John Mayer song my whole life, and I just learned the actual lyrics, and I've been singing it wrong my whole life.
Okay.
But it sounded like what it actually was.
I've done that too. I know what you mean.
I mean, everyone does it, but I'm just like, I'm becoming more conscious of it.
Right.
As I go on, I'm like, I don't actually know the words to this song. I just make sounds that sound like that. Yeah. Like I can Ants Marching by Dave Matthews Band. I was listening to that in the car.
And it's really just like it's called People's Marching.
Yeah, it's not even titled. Like I don't even read it right. But there's parts in there where I don't know what he says. Yeah. And I'm like, what I'm singing doesn't make any sense. Mm-hmm. It cannot possibly be what he's actually singing. Yeah. But I don't know the words and I haven't checked the lyrics. Mm-hmm. So I just continue to make noises that sound like the words that he's saying. Mm-hmm. Which words really are just noises that people have decided have meaning. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to get philosophical?
Yeah, let's go. Wow. I watched the first episode of this docuseries called Cosmos or something, and Neil deGrasse Tyson is like the host.
Dude, I don't like him.
Every time he says words, I'm like, what? Yeah. What'd you say? Too smart for me.
It's like, because all he has is knowledge. So then when he speaks to you, like the way
biggest words he could possibly look up.
It's just the way he speaks that I can't vibe with. Like because anytime he speaks, it's like, I know this and it should be easy knowledge.
Yeah. I'm teaching you something.
Dude, and I don't want to be taught crap, dude. Yeah. I went through school. I'm done with that. Let me learn when I want to learn.
Did I pay you to teach me?
Yeah, I did.
Weird. Crazy how I didn't pay you to teach me. Yeah. But it's fine. Like it's an interesting series, I guess. It's something I do not care about, which is like the eventual, quote unquote, the eventual exodus from Earth onto another planet because Earth will die, which it's on the way to. But like, that's the whole point of the series is like looking at our past on how we became Homo sapien, and then looking to the future on like eventually going to another planet and what that's going to be like. And I'm like, hey, all of this stuff is made up. So, yeah. Because I don't know. We don't have that. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like light years and light years away. So we don't even have the tech to go as fast as we need to get there. Mm-hmm. You know? So I don't know. It's just kind of funny because he's like talking like that's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Basically, the series is like, we did this already. Okay. It's kind of coming from that standpoint of like, we have already traversed space and gotten to Mars and set up a whole civilization there. And he's just showing us how that happened. And I'm like, all of this is made up. Like, they literally even made up the name of the spaceship that you take to the other planet. He's like, the blank was built and then sent us off to blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
He's saying we've already
when
left.
they build that, or well, no, it's fiction, but he's saying it's like a realistic documentary of like, this is what it could look like for us to go to other places, and they're kind of just saying that stuff like as if we did it. So it's kind of a strange docuseries because they're documenting
Something that's never
non-reality.
happened.
Yeah. Something that has not happened. Crazy. They're like, hey, I want you to document this not real thing.
Yeah.
Can you do that for me? Mm-hmm. So just make something up.
Yeah.
But document it though.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just fiction writing?
Just fiction.
No. It's a docuseries. No, because we got Neil deGrasse Tyson, smartest man on the planet, apparently.
Yeah. Who labeled him that?
I don't know. I don't think he's actually the smartest man on the planet labeled that, because that would be John Krasinski, Mr. Fantastic,
Yeah.
Doctor Strange 2, has actually been labeled that. But yeah, he's like, I don't have any issue with the dude. Like, he is very smart, and I find that admirable because I'm not.
Sure.
I wish I was smart, but it's just like one of those overt, like, you're not a normal human. Like,
he's
just
definitely
be a person and just like, hey, do you have any friends? Like, what are his friends like? I'm sure he has friends. What are they like? And are they all that smart?
I don't think
because I feel like they have to be, right? Because I feel like he would just always be talking to people like they don't know anything. Because I don't.
Yeah.
He could talk to me about probably anything he's interested in, and I'd be like, that's cool. Which is my cop-out answer for, I don't understand what you just said, but I want to make you feel like I value what you just said. Because I do.
Sure.
I want you to feel like I value you or your like opinion, but I don't know what the frick you're talking about.
How come you don't value me when we talk?
What's up?
Because like on here, like the pod, you want people to like think that you care about like you're like generous and want to listen to people and stuff. Like, you don't do that with me. Like, off camera, right?
Yeah.
You treat me like crap.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Don't do that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't do that. No. You always do this.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse. Is it deGrasse or deGrasse?
Degrassi, I think. I don't know.
Neil de whatever Tyson.
Neil Grass Tyson.
He's 100% the guy. He's the guy who's like, I've seen into the future.
Yeah.
I've seen it,
I know what's going to happen to the planet,
and I'm going to document it right now.
He is the epitome of the you forgot to pass out the homework.
Ugh,
He's that guy.
gross, dude.
Which are rare.
Yeah,
these days,
dude.
more and more rare.
That's wretched.
All the eyes in the classroom dart straight to that person.
Excuse me, teach. We're going to beat him up
Freaking
after
kidding
class.
me? Hey, I just want you to know that we're going to beat this kid up.
I never experienced that.
Experience the kid saying you didn't pass out the homework?
Yep. Yeah, I never experienced that.
I feel like I did it one time as a joke.
Come on, man.
Very hardcore joke.
Yeah.
Like,
It better hit.
it was super, yeah.
Better
Well, it's
land.
like you know that feeling where
Yeah.
you're like, this will hit right now. This
Yeah.
is funny. Like, this is the moment.
You also have to know that there is no homework.
And you have to say it the right way.
Yeah.
You've got to say it the right way. It's all about delivery.
Mm-hmm.
You can say the dumbest thing if you deliver it right.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hilarious, dude.
Well, I just murdered a guy.
Guys, I just killed someone. Not to toot my own horn,
Wow.
but that guy has no pulse.
Let's just say he's not going to be breathing anything for a while.
Let's just say I kidnapped and tortured him, pulled his fingernails out, and I killed him after several hours of torture.
Let's just say the car was too heavy when I ran over his head.
Let's just say he did not make the jump over the hood of my car. Completely bashed his legs into smithereens. Oh,
Let's just say the knife wasn't dull when I pushed it through his face.
let's just say the safety was off when I tested the gun pointing it at my friend. That's good jokes, man. Those were good.
You just like, and then like a single tear.
I just imagined somebody on stage delivering every joke we just said and no one laughing.
Yeah, someone actually thinks it's like really good.
It's just like,
I'm going to try it.
I just imagine a silent room and the spotlight on this guy and just like silhouettes of heads in the audience and no one's moving or saying anything. And it's just silent. And he just delivered all those and he's like, So
whoever's hosting, it's like, call the police.
yo, you got that? Call the police right now. Dude, I called the police on Evelyn last night on her play phone.
Oh, word.
I was like, give me that. I'm calling the police. And she was like trying to get me to stop. And I snatched it out of her hands. And I was like, type 911. I was like, I need 400 cops here right now. She's going to toot. Get them here right now.
I cannot wait to see you in dad form.
Dude, what did I say last night? Oh, Victoria told me, Victoria's in town, my older sister.
Sick,
and
dude.
She was like,
she didn't say hey to me or nothing. That's crazy.
Well, she told me last night, I really hate Josh. That's what she said. And I was like, this is news to me.
Are you serious?
News to me.
She said that?
Is it news to you also?
Yeah.
Well, she said even more. Well, I don't really want to go into it.
No, I can't.
You wanted me to say?
Yeah.
Okay. She said, I really hate Josh, comma,
Okay.
he sucks so bad and he smells like poopy,
I don't.
comma, there's more.
Okay. Right.
And he's kind of a toot head.
I'm not.
Dude, I'm just telling you what she said.
Dude,
you said you wanted to hear.
Dude, I go to therapy now. I'm not.
You just,
Did
I asked you. I said, do you want to hear this?
I mean,
said
did you even fight for me or like?
You didn't ask what I said back. You didn't ask what I said back. You didn't ask you're just assuming now.
What did you say back?
I said, yeah, he is.
We're done here. Wrap all of this
We're done.
up.
No, I'm not doing this anymore. The same. You pull it every time.
Break everything down. All right.
We're done. I'm taking this mic. I'm taking it and I'm going.
I'm done. I'm not working with him anymore.
I'm making a podcast and I'm calling it Rabbit. And you can have yours and it'll be called Trails, okay? We're going to be separate in separate rooms with a wall between us.
Good luck having a star.
You need me. And you just don't know it yet. Dude, Dude, I was listening to an episode of the pod the other day.
Yeah.
And guys, you're thinking, wow, Gage listens to his own podcast. How freaking full of yourself can you be? The answer is a lot.
Yeah.
I am myself. How could I not be full of myself?
Yeah.
What do you think? This is just a vacant shell?
You're also
kind
full
of is in a way.
poop.
Well, I hope not.
Mm.
Doesn't it come out?
Yeah, but it's inside of you.
You're telling me? Hold on, you're telling me poop's inside me?
It's inside of your, right now. If I cut you open, I'll find poop.
I want it out.
You have to go to the bathroom.
I want it out of me.
You have to go to the bathroom.
I want it out of me. No. Get it out of me.
You're watching an episode of the pod.
Yes. And
dude, keep up.
Dude, I'm sorry.
I'm so sick of this. Like, I have to like constantly stay on top of you.
Dude, give me a break. You can't even. You can't.
What do you want? You want to break your leg?
You
or your
make
arm?
a list to go to the grocery store, and you get the wrong thing. Even though it's on the list, you get the wrong thing.
You know what's crazy?
Huh?
You know what's crazy?
Huh?
We're not talking about me.
Oh man, yeah. And anyways, you burped on a part, and it was just like the most. It was like 5 seconds of straight up just two dudes. I was like in the middle of saying something, and you burped, and you were like, "Yeah," just like. Which is normal, but it was just for some reason that 5 second span just encapsulated dudism. I was like, wow, this is hilarious.
Dudeism is my religion.
Yeah, dude, honestly.
Dude, never in a million years will I ever forget how hard we laughed in The Big Lebowski.
Oh my gosh, the chair.
If you've never seen The Big Lebowski, it's a classic.
It's pretty good. I need to watch it again.
Yeah, there's this
really funny
one scene that was so caught us so off guard. It's like
we weren't laughing a ton until that point.
Until that
like,
point,
because
we're
funnier
confused.
As you go.
The movie is confusing, but he's like trying to keep these people out of his apartment. So he props like a chair up,
like you do.
Yeah, and then he like is like nailing down blocks to keep the chair. Like,
like a 2x4 thing.
Yeah. And then they open the door the opposite, like
it pulls out. The chair just falls. Oh, like who can think of that stuff? I say stuff like that, and I go, "I'm not even funny, dude."
Yeah,
because how did you come up with that? That's so funny. I don't know,
dude. I mean, that happens all the time, though. Like with just a lot of stuff. Like Lil Wayne had a song. And he was saying,
I'm about to go Peter Parker.
He said, I'm I'm gonna butcher it. Basically, he was saying he's got brand new money, and there's a lot of zeros. Look like a bag of brand new Funyuns. And
that's funny.
is incredible.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And it's never been said. Why? Don't know.
Probably because
He's smarter than everyone else.
Well, you gotta.
Dude, what's up with Lil Wayne now? Have you seen him lately?
No, the only Lil Wayne song that I have like ever listened to, well, you could say that one from Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
I listen to that sometimes.
I love, by the way,
Just 'cause
that
of
like
that part.
leveling up, like us lately, like we've been saying leveling up is like going Peter Parker.
Yeah. Like going crazy is going
because of
Peter
that
Parker,
song.
Because it's become commonplace. But freaking Lollipop from like the early 2000s. For
That's a
some
good one.
reason when I was a kid, didn't even know what he was talking about.
That's probably good that you didn't know
It's
that.
kind of naughty.
Yeah, kind of.
It's pretty naughty.
It is. That's the essence of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
the essence of it.
I was like, this is catchy.
Yeah. And you were like playing it in church and
Yeah.
wow. No, if you haven't seen, I'm gonna pull up a picture of him. I thought he needed an EpiPen when I saw it.
Lil Wayne. What should I say? Lil Wayne.
Say what you want, I don't care.
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. It's like when people say, what the frick is that town in Kentucky that people say wrong sometimes?
Kentucky.
That's not a town. That's the state.
Kentucky.
Yeah, the state. So, oh my gosh.
That's real.
He looks the same to me.
Okay, well, definitely is not.
I see him every weekend, and he has always looked like that to me.
Okay, first of all, no, you don't.
Don't know what you're talking about. You're just mad because you're not
No,
invited.
you know what
You're
I'm
just mad
talking
because
about.
you're not invited.
No.
You're just mad because you're not invited.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that.
I think you're mad because
you're not going to do that.
Just like on a dime turned into a 3-year-old. You're just mad because you're not invited. You're not invited.
What age like was the worst age for you?
Like when I was the worst kind of person? Or what?
Sure.
25. I'd say probably sometime in middle school. I was pretty rambunctious in school. My parents could never know. But when I went to school, I was like a totally different person.
Yeah.
You know?
You used to say like really like repulsive stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Like I remember one time you were like, fart poop duty. And I was like, whoa.
Dude, do not say that on the pod.
Fart poop duty?
Dude, seriously? I'm going to have to bleep all of that out. But yeah, I mean, I just had a foul mouth. And it's just like when you're a kid and you're like, I can cuss now because my parents aren't here. And so it's just kind of like,
Dude, now I cuss around my
I can
parents.
say whatever I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
and
cuss
it's
around
like,
my parents just to feel like an adult because they can't get me.
I know me when
in trouble.
I say a cuss word in front of my dad. Just to make sure I'm not about to get spanked as a 25-year-old.
Yeah. Is it okay, Dad?
I still tell that story when I said a-hole.
Dude, amazing.
That
Shout out to
bit on the pod is freaking
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's to die for.
It is so...
Yeah, it's to die for.
And I just want to congratulate you on that.
Thank
'cause
you.
That was
Yeah,
one of the
thanks.
funniest things you've ever... There's a-hole. Oh, dude, it's so funny.
Shout out to our most viewed video, Spanking Alternatives. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Spanking Alternatives season
From season 2.
It's so good.
So good.
It's pretty flames.
Yeah, that was...
Like the reason it was viewed more is because of the Kenobi thing.
Yeah, we clickbaited on that one.
Because we talked about Kenobi.
Yeah, it wasn't
but,
real quick. Yeah.
But like people were just trying to find Kenobi stuff, and then we did the Kenobi series at the end. We kind of give a review episode by episode.
Yeah.
And that was the first one we did when they had just come out.
Yeah.
And so it got more views, but coincidentally the first half of that podcast is like pretty freaking hilarious.
Yeah, it's some of our best work.
Because sometimes we just go in.
Yeah.
It's just like pod mode.
We went Peter
100.
Parker.
We went Peter Parker on that one.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, but man, that was so funny. Basically, we just talk about alternatives to spanking your kids. And
Yeah.
of course, in normal Rabbit Trails fashion, just come up with the most audacious things to do instead.
And then we talked about like stories from us getting spanked.
Yeah. And then when I said a-hole in front of my dad, and it was like it's like your classic cartoon where you back into the person that you don't want you to hear saying that. Like,
Just go watch the episode.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he was right behind me.
Yeah.
Dude, you shook the whole entire table.
I'm like that.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm. I'm just built differently, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like you, stupid.
What am I built like?
Frail. Gumby.
What would you say are the materials that build me?
Chewing gum.
Toothpicks? It'll be easy.
No.
Like breaking a toothpick. Dude, okay, it's time for the Zachary De La Garza portion of the pod. That seems to happen now.
By the way, when you were editing the other day and you sent me a video with him in it, dude, his hair was flowing.
Yeah.
It was immaculate.
Yeah, he's
the
hot.
way he looked.
He doesn't realize how hot he is.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that?
Yes.
Because I'm like, I don't know. I won't get into it. But anyways.
I did the same thing with my buddy Sam. Like, he's like one of the sexiest men alive.
He's super hot.
I was trying to tell, and he does not, like, I say it to him so much, he'll finally be like, I acknowledge that there's something about me. And I'm like, Sam, if you were on TV, your hotness wouldn't feel real.
Yes. Saying something about me is basically you're saying like, I'm not hot. Yeah. But there is like this one thing that people like. Yeah. Which is not the reality for that guy. Dude. He's just hot. Always has been.
And I'm like,
he had all the phases. Like he had the hair that was popular when it was popular. And then when it was not popular anymore, doesn't have it anymore.
He's never not been hot.
Fit, hot, just 100% all the time.
This is how you know you're hot.
The phases of hotness, he hit all of them. Every single one, he hit 100%. I hit like 30% in middle school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
barely.
He went through puberty and was not hot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How do you do that? How does one go about that?
My facial structure changed.
My butt, it went crazy, dude.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, your cheeks went bonkers.
Finish the story, Josh.
No, Sam's just stupid hot. What about Zach though?
Anyways,
Zach's also stupid hot.
What the frick was I talking about? I can't remember what the story was that I was going to tell. Where the frick were we?
Well, I was at home. Probably.
Don't get mad at me because you interrupted. You got your own rabbit trail.
Dude, first of all,
you got your own rabbit trail.
First of all, I didn't say anything yet.
You did. You said you started going off on the Sam thing.
Yeah.
So then now I can't remember.
Whoa.
Not my fault.
Whoa. What's with the hostility?
Hostility?
I didn't say, I just took a drink and then set it down and then you came at me like,
dude, I'll hunt. Love you, man.
I love you too, man. Oh my gosh, I love you too. Dude, I didn't say anything.
I just can't remember. I was gonna freaking.
So you said it's time for the Zachary De La Garza portion of the video.
But it was related to what we were talking about. What the frick were we talking about?
We were talking about. Oh, you said it's easy, like breaking a toothpick.
Boom.
I'm good as frick, dude.
Pod, you're my man, dude. Like you just know what's up, dude.
I think when we're done with this, we should make a baby.
1000%. Dude, our baby would be crazy.
If we have a baby though, full disclosure, you can't leave me.
I don't leave you.
You're not allowed to move 6 hours away.
we don't have a baby now, and I didn't leave you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, dude, that's fine.
Okay, I just can I get that in writing?
Sure, I'll write it down.
Draw it up. Draw it.
Yeah, I'll add some fine print later. Don't worry about it. No, I'll add some. Just don't worry about it, dude. It's just random things. I'll just add fine print later.
Draw it
up. Anyways, yeah. So I'll do the thing where I say name that movie. Okay. You know, it's one of my favorite games.
Yes,
I'll quote something, sometimes obscure, which is funny, but sometimes not so obscure. I told him on the Vegas trip what movies he should go for first whenever I quote anything. the list of those was all 3 of the first Spider-Man was Tobey Maguire. Okay. Those are the first 3 you should go for.
Incredibles.
Very likely. Incredibles.
Over the Hedge.
You already know the list, dude. It's crazy. You just named all of them. That's the whole freaking list. Those are the movies that I quote most often. But mostly the Spider-Man movies. But I said the other day at work, I just said, I can't remember how I got onto it, but something jogged my memory for this. And I said, see, that's why I brought you here. I'm the other guy. And he didn't know what I was quoting. You look like a deer in headlights right now.
I'm trying to figure it out too.
Oh, you're going to feel really silly.
Deliver it again.
See, that's why I brought you here. I'm the other guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. Come on.
Harry Osborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the pie? So good. He goes, well, Zach was like, can I have a hint? Say the quote again. So I said it again, but then I went further and I was like, I don't believe you. That's Peter's line back to him.
Yeah.
She needed someone and I was there for her.
Ugh. So corny.
I had a freaking Harry moment the other day.
Word.
And by a Harry moment,
Your dad died?
I was carrying presents. I wrapped all my presents and stuff for Christmas.
Yeah. And then your dad died.
Oh, dude, so funny.
You carried all the presents.
Yeah, so I had all the presents in my hand. I was walking out that freaking door, and there was one in particular, my dad's present, that it's like 2-tier, has 2 wrapped presents, and it has a ribbon. I was voice messaging you in Walmart about how pissed off I was at Walmart because there was 5 trillion people there.
At least 5 trillion.
And I could not find the ribbons anywhere.
Okay.
But anyways, so I wrapped that one, and it took me forever to tie that ribbon. And I didn't realize there wasn't a ton of ribbon on there. And so like I cut the first one just kind of like eyeballing it, and it wasn't enough. So I threw it away. And then all I had left was like the exact amount. So I was like, if I frick this up, I will have to go get another ribbon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I do not want to go get another ribbon.
Yeah.
I was trying to steal it. It's like when you're at the end of your chore, and it's like, if I mess this up, I have to do the chore all over again.
Yeah.
I've wasted my whole day. Anyway,
Yeah.
So I wrap it. It's fine. But it, like, as best I could secure it without making it look ugly, which the presents don't look pretty because I'm not the best rapper on the planet. Hey, sorry. That was a cheap shot, but
That was a good one.
I'm walking out the door and I'm thinking to myself, I gotta watch this present because if it falls off, it's gonna bust it down. Tatiana. That was like, I was in the fog for a second and I was like, there's a joke I can make
I gotta
here.
pull it out.
Right there.
We need to tell that story. No, never mind.
Okay. You can afterwards if you want, but
No, because then I'd have to diss a whole organization. I don't feel like doing that.
oh, okay.
That was the joke at Denny's. The joke of the day that
Oh, dude, that joke was so funny. You could just not name it.
Okay.
You could just say a
Finish your thing.
nonprofit.
Finish your thing though.
So I'm walking out the door and I'm thinking I got to watch this one because if it slides off, it's going to break open and everything I just did is like going to be ruined. The ribbon's going to be ruined. And so I'm walking out the door and I have like 6 or 7 presents in my hand. So way too many. Okay?
Crazy no one's helping you.
The amount of money.
Yeah.
Well, it's just me.
Yeah.
He's like, nobody's going to help me?
Are you serious?
There's nobody in the apartment. Nobody's going to help me. Nobody's going to help me carry all these presents. Wow. Okay. I'm just all by myself. Okay. And it starts sliding off because it's on top of another one. And so it starts sliding off because I guess I turned without realizing it and kind of like leaned. It starts sliding off. I have so many presents in my hand. In a split second, I drop the 2 bags in my hand because I'm like, these can, like my mind just moves at like a rapid pace. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, all within a split second. I'm like, I can drop these because it won't break them. And then I freaking reached out one hand and kind of juggled it and caught that present,
Nice.
dude. One-handed.
So how long did you practice superpowers after that?
Oh my gosh, dude. Like 3 hours. It was a Saturday. I had nothing going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh. It was literally Spider-Man 3. Harry's in his apartment. He knocks a vase over and then catches it. And then it plays the song.
Mm.
So.
And you were like, fly flying away, web.
I caught it and I went, ba, 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 ba. It feels good. God, I've come here to ask you just one thing. I want you to kill Peter Parker.
Movie's so corny.
I
but
love
it's so
that movie
good.
so much.
Yeah,
dude.
it's so good.
You've heard me watch it, and I'm
And he
busting out
laughs.
laughing the whole time.
He laughs so hard.
But it's like a good laugh because I just quote the whole movie. I just know it's coming, and it's just the best thing ever.
yeah. He's mad nice
Okay,
with it.
do your joke of the day.
Okay.
This is great.
So Gage and I have come to find out that we're our most funniest when we're
Like 5:30 in the morning.
5:30 in the morning when we're just so tired.
Because I had a joke of the day last week, and let me explain joke of the day
Yeah.
really quick. Josh came up with this. So basically, if you deliver a really funny joke, we determine this.
Yeah.
But I had sent him this joke that I made at 5:30 in the morning when he wasn't there one time, and it was so funny. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was great. I wasn't there for
Yeah.
it, and I was so upset
Yeah.
that I didn't hear it in person.
That's why I was like, I have to tell him because it's going to be so funny. If you can tell the story of a joke afterwards and it's still funny,
yeah.
like you've reached peak.
Yeah.
So
And it's it's only happened twice.
yeah, so far.
But it's like a top tier,
So funny.
thought out joke. But
In time, contextual,
but just
everything.
on the spot.
Yeah, on the spot, you think of the funniest thing you could possibly say in that moment,
and it is.
and it is that funny.
Yeah.
So I'm just replaying what you did. So I made one the other day. I'm not going to mention the joke, but
We said it last episode.
I don't think I said that joke.
You did. Yeah, you told it on the pod.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I would tell that on the pod.
I swear
I don't
you
remember.
did.
I don't think I would bring that out in the pod because it involves a personal thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I did. Anyways,
It was awesome.
so
though.
it was great. And Josh said that's joke of the day. Nobody else gets to be funny all day.
Yeah.
So that's the premise of joke of the day is
Yeah.
that nobody gets to be funny the rest of the day if the joke of the day is made.
Yeah, it took
And
too
so
much.
then Josh makes this joke at Denny's at like 5:45 a.m.
Yeah.
on the spot, and I say that's joke of the day because it's hilarious. And I was like, nobody gets to be funny all day. That's it. The rest of the day it's capped.
Dude, I knew it was as funny as it was because you laughed so hard at it, and I was like, "Oh, I said something. I said something good."
It is because of the mystique. Because like the whole idea where I was searching for that joke,
Yeah,
and I could not find it. And it was like the minute I almost uncovered it, you were already there.
yeah,
And it was just like
and I had to.
it was so funny.
I felt like I was throwing up that joke, like because
You went split. You like changed into something else
Peter
in
Parker.
that moment. You went Peter Parker. 'Cause I saw like you were like not animated. You were tired,
yeah,
and you were like, and then this dude was just saying something, and then you just perked up. Like you, like
Yeah, I found-
your whole demeanor changed.
the joke snapped, and I was like, I gotta say it now.
Yeah, I looked over and you're just like, you literally emitted it. Like you straightened up and you delivered the joke completely outside of yourself.
So the joke was,
People are like,
Wait.
what is the joke? Just describing it.
anyways, we're gonna cut it to that. So we were at Denny's with our group of guys, and one of them works with like a nonprofit organization, and he was saying how he went Christmas caroling with them.
Yeah.
And I was like, people still do that?
The joke's so funny.
He was like, well, yeah. He was like, we mainly go to like our what is it, sponsors,
Like
supporters,
the main big ones. that
yeah, like
support
they
them.
really were only Christmas caroling to big wigs with money type
Yeah.
of thing. And like I felt it. I felt.
That was the moment. It's like time slowed down.
Yeah, immediately my brain hit it. So he's like, yeah, we're really only doing like the big wigs that like support us and stuff. And I was like, keep funding us, keep funding us.
Oh my gosh, dude. That was the best thing ever.
Dude, and I felt
it was
like
perfect pitch. Everything about it was just like,
I felt in the air
immaculate.
that everyone was trying to think of something.
Yeah.
Especially from your end, it was potent. That like you were trying to find a
I was
joke.
like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I gotta find like all the papers I'm pulling out of the file. Where's this joke? Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere.
Dude, it hit my head immediately. And in that moment, dude, I was like,
You ascended.
dude, I was like, oh, this is a joke from heaven.
Yeah. You literally ascended.
Christ came down.
100% was the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
You can't be that funny without like the whole, not you specifically,
Right,
but
yeah.
people
But
can't
in
be
general,
that funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
Christ-
just unlimited funny.
Christ came down. He levitated down. And I'm just sitting
He
there.
touched your tongue.
And he just went on the back of my head. And I was like, oh, keep funding us, keep funding us.
No, even better. He stuck his hand up your butthole and then had your mouth above it.
Jesus goes
That's
back
why
up
you
to,
straighten up so fast.
he goes back up to heaven. God's like, Jesus, you have to stop sticking your hand up people's buttholes, man. Like,
Yo, you did that to Gage just 2 weeks ago. You have to stop doing that.
he's like, it's fun.
It's funny. Everyone has a good time. It's funny.
Gabriel, you liked it, yeah? Gabriel's like, whatever.
I saw what you
say.
did, man. It's really disturbing from this end.
Everyone in heaven's like, yo, we follow you, but
Yo, what is that? Dude? I've been up here for so long, dude. I don't know what else to do.
freaking
Dude,
Dad never wants the rapture to happen.
Dad, please today. Send me back today.
God's like, you thought about it, didn't you? We can't do it.
Can't do it. Someone thought about it. I was just thinking, if a day is like 1,000 years to God,
Okay.
and Jesus is God, but he's also human.
Yeah.
So it's like he's just living in real time. So he's just been up there for so long.
I don't know.
God's like, whatever.
Well, I think he's no longer also human. I don't think he's human anymore.
You think he ascended?
Well, yeah, he's Christ, you know?
Well, yeah, but he's still human.
We ain't characteristics, but like he's like you remember in Hercules, he was a demigod, but then when he started glowing and stuff, he's a god.
I don't know, because he's like he was like the whole thing was like he came back as a renewed body,
Yeah.
which is what we're gonna have, but we're not gonna be gods.
No,
But he was that.
but we're also not going to be humans.
We're still gonna be humans.
We don't turn into angels,
Frick no.
dude.
Angels are something we're higher on the creation list than angels,
which is crazy.
which is crazy. I don't have wings. I can't fly.
Do you think?
I'm also not beautiful.
What do you think about that like deal where like angels are actually like really ugly, like monster looking creatures?
That's pretty cool.
I think that's dope.
Yeah, that's tight.
I don't like the idea. Like, I don't mind the idea, I guess. So me saying I don't like actually is like the angels are like gorgeous type of deals. I kind of want them to look badass
Yeah.
type of things.
Yeah. I want their butt to look super
Thick?
just bad.
Just
dude.
juicy. Oh,
Well, no. Dude, what the heck's wrong with What's wrong with you, man?
I just thought,
Why would you say that? That's
I-
kind of weird.
I don't know. Like, I just thought it'd be cool if angels were cheeked up.
Guys, he's weirding me out.
No,
I don't like when he gets like this. It's really weird.
No, we can keep going. It's fine.
No,
I'll
it's
stop.
weird.
I'll stop.
You'll stop?
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay.
So
Cut that from the episode. It was disgusting.
sorry.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah. Think about what you did. Anyways.
So like, I would like an angel just to be like, I just want him to have cheeks I can grip onto.
are you serious? I just want to butt cheeks. They're like pulling you away. Get him out. No, I just want to butt cheeks. Massive. Massive butts. Dude, what if their wings were on their side of their butt cheeks?
That'd be
Crack the code.
crazy.
They fly with their butts like extended in the air.
Yeah, like they're like hunched over and their butts lifted up.
Oh, dude, that'd be freaking hilarious.
I still,
Dude, when freaking Gabriel goes to Mary, she's like, what the?
what is that?
Don't be
Oh my-
afraid. Don't be afraid.
She's like, "Ah!"
What the hell?
I still hope that I still hope heaven is like Bleach.
Yeah, dude, that would be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I showed people Kenpachi yesterday.
Yes.
Because we were talking about like that first email that you get when you're in like middle school, and it's always just like something embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I was like, mine's Kenpachi 244.
Hell yeah. I remember that time.
And they were like, what? And I was like, it's an anime character. They're like, oh. Immediately they categorized me as that kid. And I was like, no,
That's cool
I wasn't doing the Naruto run
Yeah.
around school.
I just
Okay.
like storytelling.
I just thought it was great.
Yep.
I thought it was epic. It made me feel cool.
Yep.
Which, you know, that's like the pocket of myself that likes movies so much.
Right.
It's scratching that same itch. You know? But yeah, so then I looked at pictures of Kenpachi and I was like, that's him.
I gotta
He's awesome.
I'm getting him tattooed on me.
That's so cool.
On my leg. Yeah, that whole piece.
That's sick.
Yep.
I got it tattooed on my butt already.
I'm sorry? Prove it.
Why
Pull
are
your
you
pants
sorry?
down right now.
I forgive you.
Okay, pull your pants down right now.
Forgive you.
Let me see it.
No, I just forgave you. I don't have to anymore.
Well, before you forgive me, you didn't have to show me your butt either.
I forgave you. You said I'm sorry. I forgive you.
Well, it wasn't an I'm sorry like I was apologizing. It was
Why'd
like
you say it?
so I'm gonna explain it, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I was saying I'm sorry as in like, hold on a second.
Why wouldn't you just say, hold on a second?
Because it was implied by the tone and like the way I said it.
You said I'm
because you
sorry.
do it all the time too. So like don't act like you don't know.
You
what
said
I'm
I'm
talking
sorry.
about. Yeah, I did say I'm sorry, but I said
like an
like
apology.
But I said like I'm sorry, implying like what did you say?
Well, to me, it sounded like you weren't sure, like if you needed to apologize. I'm sorry.
So the crazy
like-
thing is you
And so
did
I
know
was
what
like,
I meant.
No, I forgive you. Yeah, Josh and I sometimes will do crap like that and we'll go, what if there's actual people like that? Like there's actual people that do what we do.
Yeah, but
like and
mean
they're
it.
serious.
Yeah,
I would never ever hang out with them.
I would have to kill you.
In a million years.
Yeah.
I would be like, get away from me.
A lot of me wants to meet someone like that. So I've been listening to a lot of 50 Cent lately.
Okay.
So like I unintentionally want to have problems with people.
Yeah.
Like verbally, never physically, really. Because I feel like if you can't do it with word, like I like to win with
Sure.
words.
Yeah.
So I just want to have verbal battles with people and destroy them.
Yeah.
And that's something that's wrong with me, and that's why
Sure.
I have to go to therapy.
Yeah.
But I want to meet people like that, and then I just want to blow up their spot.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
Blow up their spot.
Okay. I freaking hate your stupid face.
So you're saying I'm one of those people?
Anybody can get
You're
it.
coming out and saying it right now.
I mean, anybody can get it, is what I'm saying. Like, no one's safe.
I thought you said meet those people and blow up their spot, and then you blew up my spot just now.
yeah.
On air.
Oh, they're not
In
here.
front of all these people, you just blew up my spot. This is my spot.
What's up?
You had the audacity to blow it up?
What are you going to do about it?
Oh, dude, you have no idea what I'm going to do to you right now.
I don't. That's why I asked. I don't. That's why I
You're
asked.
totally right. You're totally right. That's one for me. That's two now. Wow, you're really low. 2-0. Well, you better catch up. Dude, that would be like the most prideful thing ever. You say something and you have a scoreboard. Okay, that's 2-0. Just letting you know. The score's 2-0.
You're like so far ahead, and they're like, dude, just cut it out. And you're just like, you know what? I'll give you one. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, that's, I mean, not the best, but I'll give you a
I'll
point.
cut you out, but okay, one for me.
All right, that's just leveled it out immediately.
That's crazy. If I was in math class, which I was, I won.
Looks like I'm about to have to cross these four tallies. It's me 5-0.
Look at
Bad
that.
score for
That's
you.
crazy. You see that?
Oh,
Sure.
touchdown. Crazy. Oh, me saying touchdown, another point. Crazy.
Wow. Threw a field goal, going in.
That's a slam dunk. Oh, man. Just,
Do you know who that is? It's Michael Jordan. So,
You have Jordan drawn on your hands. Check that out. So that's what I just did to you. Shattered the backboard. It was freaking incredible.
dude, one thing we'll do is just speak, like just talk, just throw up nothing.
Yeah.
But keep doing it at such an obnoxious rate that
Yeah.
the other person will give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's one of our best characteristics, I like to think.
Yeah. But you've had this too. I feel like you've had this, but sometimes when I do it, people do not follow it. They have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Which then has the opposite effect. It just makes me mad. Because I'm like, if you got it, it would be funny. And it's not funny now.
Yeah.
Now I look stupid,
Mm-hmm.
which is my problem. It's my fault for doing it. I shouldn't even do it.
Dude, no.
I don't do it often.
It's not your fault. It's not
Thanks, man.
your fault, okay?
Thanks.
You try really hard. And I've been noticing the change in you, and I'm proud.
I'm sorry?
You freaking kidding me?
I was just apologizing.
No. I don't want your apology.
I'm sorry?
Are you apologizing or are you...
I'm apologizing.
For what?
For any time that I've been mean to you.
I just wanted to jump over this table and just... oh, you know what I mean?
No. No, I don't. One for me.
No, yeah. Like sometimes I'll do that and they'll be like, what are you even talking about? And then I'll just feel like you don't get it.
I've tried explaining it before and it's way worse whenever I try to explain it.
Dude, I'll never. Because
they're never going to let you win.
Yeah.
So if like you try explaining how you just won, then they're going to be just deny all of it.
I like to explain to them why I won't explain it to them. Because like I'll never forget an episode of Batman, like the old cartoon in the 90s. I remember Harley Quinn had taken Batman and she had him dangling above a tank of piranhas.
Okay.
And she's like explaining the joke because the Joker was like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
And so she explained it and then he backhands her.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody who's like, I want that Joker and Harley Quinn love.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you really don't.
You do not want that.
Yeah. He backhanded her and he was like, if you have to explain the joke, it's no longer funny. And that stuck with me my whole life.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
A sociopath serial killer taught me something.
So you could say that some of our humor is evolved because sometimes explaining the joke is the joke. I've had those jokes before.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm funnier than the Joker, I guess.
I'd say so. I mean, was he really funny?
I was kidding. Yeah, I guess he is just kind of insane.
Yeah.
Makes these corny jokes, but that's kind of like the mystique of it, you know?
I mean, honestly though, it's the next level to make a joke and it not be funny and then kill that person.
That is way funnier.
Yeah. That's the punchline.
Nice, dude. Now for the punchline. We're just sitting here, normal people, and I'm like, here's the punchline. And I pull out a gun, a real gun.
Whoa. Dude,
the punchline, man. Get it? I haven't even punchlined it yet.
I don't. Dude, I
haven't even punchlined it yet.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please.
I haven't even punchlined it yet.
Okay.
It's not even funny yet.
I'm not laughing.
Don't laugh yet.
Okay.
I haven't even said the part of the joke that's funny.
Dude, we're actors.
Which is basic. That's literally what I just described was Joker, the movie.
Yeah.
He does that on there or whatever.
Yeah.
Great movie.
We're actors.
Great movie.
Dude, one day we're going to be in Hollywood, like just making movies
Just making
and shows
movies, baby.
and just like oodles of dollars.
It's not making me that hot dog sandwich with money signs in it. What are you doing? Let's talk about Joker 2 really quick. We're over time, but let's talk about Joker 2. It's going to be a musical.
Shut us down?
Did you say we're on fire right now? Or we're fired? I didn't. We're on.
Yeah,
we're on fire.
You have to.
We're on fire. Right?
Huh?
It's a soundproof glass. It's soundproof glass. Yo,
are we fired?
Are we fired or are we
done
or is this fire?
It's fire. Okay.
No, he said we're fired. So let's just keep going. No, he said we're fired. We're fired or it's fire?
Clap your hands together if we're fired, but press your cheeks against the glass if we're not.
That's a butt cheek. Yep.
Yeah, that's a butt cheek.
That's butt cheeks. Joker 2. It's going to be a musical.
Yeah, don't care for it.
See, I'm curious, kind of like Wonka. Like, I want to go see that just because I'm like, what the frick did they do? And I love the Shablagoo. He's great. But that doesn't mean it's going to be good. Anyways, I'm curious. Cannot stand Lady Gaga, though. Can't stand her. And her being Harley Quinn is probably the number one role I would have least liked her to do because she's kind of like her already. So I know it's just going to be over the top. Like, I just really wanted this role. And I'm going to be like, shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Don't.
And also, I'm like curious if they were planning to do a musical before they cast her as Lady Gaga.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, man. And listen, I don't even like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
I did.
Before that one movie?
Yes. But let's be honest.
What's that called again?
No one's doing Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. Terrible movie.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
So bad.
Here's the thing with that movie. Like, it wasn't her fault.
Sure.
Because Ewan McGregor was in it.
Yeah.
Still not
Still
good.
bad.
Thor: Love and Thunder. Christian Bale.
Still bad.
Not good at all.
Yeah.
So, like, nothing could have saved that. That movie should have been, how you save that movie is you put a rope around its neck and you squeeze until it doesn't breathe anymore.
Yeah. You don't allow it to reach screens at all. Not even preview.
And like, dude, Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, the first one, is a masterpiece.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm curious about the second one because the same director, same writer. And so I'm like, where is he going with this? Because obviously he knows what he's doing with the first one.
Yeah.
So what is the second one even going to be? I'm super curious.
I just don't want a musical. I don't.
I don't know. I guess we'll see what it is. I don't know if they're like going in on the whole first movie where he would like dance and stuff and he's kind of like artsy in that way, you know, kind of like trying to explore that.
Dude, I'm ready to see Robert
More.
Pattinson as Batman again.
I'm ready for that. I really want them to do Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
My brain was doing that thing where it was saying the wrong name over and over again.
Yeah.
It was like, say this, Frozone,
And you're like, dude, it's not that.
Frozone. And I'm like, that's not him. He's not Frozone. That's incredible.
Like, little guy in your brain's like, dude, just say
Frozone,
it.
Frozone. Like, won't even let me think of the other one because it's just saying Frozone. And I'm like, that's not the name. Find a different one.
You're fired. Get out of here.
Frozone. Say it, Frozone. No. Yeah, anyways. Okay. That's time.
Heck yeah.
That's time.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, guys.
And we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Merry Christmas.
Well, that was
We're a week late.
We're
a week late, but Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Hey, if you didn't have a Merry Christmas,
sucks.
bite me. Eat my shorts. My Christmas stinks. I didn't get anything. Boo hoo. Be a better kid. Eat my butt. Oh, your Christmas sucked? Eat my butt then. I don't freaking care.
Oh, I got
coal.
I only got 5 toys instead
I
of
did
6.
not get my present.
Oh, eat a butt.
Shut
Oh, eat a
farts
butt,
up,
dude.
Eat my farts.
Oh, choke on a fart and throw up.
Smell bad.
Anyways, late Merry Christmas.
See you guys. Hey, thanks for watching or listening. If you didn't know, we have a video version of the podcast on both Spotify and YouTube, if that's your kind of thing. But if you prefer just listening to my sweet pipes while you're driving, working, or hiding a body, that's fine too. You can find us on most streaming platforms. Do us a favor, like and subscribe to keep up with us every week. Start your week off right with us two knuckleheads.